Welcome. As always, I am Chef Avi Shemtov. Today we've got an incredible cast, probably our best cast we've had yet in any of these pizza episodes. Adrian's gonna kill me for saying that.
Don't be modest,
but I've got Adina with me today, who's got lots of pizza knowledge and is not shy with her pizza opinions. I've got Julie Rowe doing her best Avi impression.
My Avi impression.
And then of course I got Opie with me, right? So, and actually I'm super excited to try these pizzas today because not only have I never had any of them, they're also, Opie's got one of the pizzas that he's in love with here, and Julie's got a pizza she swears by. So like, I think we're gonna be trying 3 really great pizzas today, because the third pizza is actually one that's owned by a friend of mine, so I know it's gonna be a good pizza, so hopefully they're delicious. Which pizza do you guys wanna start with? We've got pizzas today from Ultimate, we got pizzas from Mario's, we're in Easton, by the way, and we've got pizza from Buddy's Union Villa. So which one do you guys wanna try first? Want to go largest to smallest?
That's what I'm thinking.
Largest to smallest.
All right. Adina, what was your opinion going in? You were guessing which one was going to be the best. What did you say? You said Ultimate's not because the... What'd you say?
Because any name that's like the greatest pizza ever isn't always the greatest pizza ever.
Gimmicks.
True.
Actually, Avi, you want to try something new on this one?
What's that?
Why don't we open up all 3 pizzas, and then by looking at them, we can think which one's going to be best.
I like that. All right.
These look like 3 different styles.
So those 2 are definitely bar pizzas, right? We're obviously in the South Shore, so we got South Shore bar pizza here. And then there is like a real Italian style.
Like
Would you say it's
more,
Italian
like
style?
New York,
Yeah.
New Jersey, Philly kind of thing.
Yeah. I like that you just threw Philly in there. Do you think of Philly as like a pizza city?
Totally.
Is it?
Are you kidding?
I've just never had pizza in Philly, to be honest with you.
100%.
I didn't know that about Philly.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
A bunch of Italian Americans eating pizza.
I guess that makes sense to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't honestly even know that Philly was that Italian. I just think of Philly and cheesesteaks and then obviously Mike Solomonov. Those are the 2 things I think of with
South
Philly.
Philadelphia is Italian. Where Rocky comes from,
Okay.
they're all Italian.
Yeah, isn't that where Will Smith?
I was gonna say.
South Philadelphia,
No,
born and
that's
raised.
West Philadelphia.
West Philadelphia. I got it wrong
West
already.
Philadelphia, born and raised.
So, all right, which one should we? Let's jump into this one first, just because I don't want it to get cold.
Yeah, this is a good one. Go ahead and enjoy it.
That's a big piece. Are you going to be able to eat one from each one?
You can do it, right? Yeah.
This looks so good.
I haven't eaten for like 3 hours.
For 3 hours. Go ahead.
All right. Getting the one with a little extra pepperoni on there.
Wow.
This is my favorite pizza, but they don't deliver to Sharon, so I have to make a special trip.
It's a good sign and a bad sign.
So I like it because I like the thin crust and you can fold it. Mm-hmm. And I like the sauce. Mm-hmm. It's not too sweet. Mm-hmm. Good cheese coverage, and the pepperonis are good too.
So the sauce is really good. I agree that like it's definitely like pizza. Like the crust is like what it's floppy, but not like bad floppy. It's kind of like it holds together, but it folds. It's got chew to it without being like chewing gum. Like it's a great texture. And honestly, you hit it with the cheese coverage. Because to me, like one of the pizzas we had on the last episode was too cheesy. And like I know it's like a weird thing to complain about, but like I don't like pizza that has too much cheese. But there's a fine line because if you don't have enough, this has like the exact right amount of cheese, I would say.
Do you want to know what comes to my mind with this pizza? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's fine the way it is right now. Mm-hmm. This is a good leftover pizza. Like, I get drunk tonight, I wake up in the morning and I want to put something in my mouth, I can throw this in the air fryer, and I think it almost gets better the next day. Like, not all
Really
pizzas are
good
like
the
that.
next day.
So-
Definitely.
I judge pizza. I said this in an earlier episode. Well-made pizza, like if you're good at making pizza dough, the pizza should be good cold later or reheated later, both ways. And there's definitely like pizza, like we ate a pizza in one of the early episodes where it was like, you could tell the moment it wasn't piping hot, it was gonna be terrible. This pizza, you get the sense that like, this would be good reheated, it also would be good cold. Like the texture, this dough is really good. All right, give it a score out of 10.
Oh, man.
But we end up adjusting these scores all episode, but I like that.
I do, and I'm going to stick with my guns. I've watched 2 of your previous episodes,
Okay.
so I'm going to go like 5-7 on it. It's like, it's not blowing my mind, but it's like exactly what I want for a pizza. It's not like, I'm not going to travel 20 minutes to get this pizza, but if it's my neighborhood pizza shop, I'm going to order it consistently.
Okay.
I literally traveled 20 minutes to pick up this pizza. It's my favorite in the area. Mm-hmm. It's the one that reminds me most of like New York, New Jersey.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'd have to drive 7 hours to get the kind of pizza I would like. So I give it a 10.
Okay. Adina, what do you give it?
Right in the middle of 10, 9 and 10.
Okay, so like 9.5? All right, I'm gonna give it an 8.5, which is a high score for me. But so for me, like, I'm not gonna put it to like your drive comparison. Like, I'm not gonna put it in like Santarpio's or Pepe's like level where like I'm gonna go completely like way out of my way. However, I will say that like living 20 minutes from here, I had really high expectations based on like you saying that this was a great pizza, and it met or exceeded those expectations. Like in this area, I would now say that for me, for like traditional pizza style, that's the best pizza I've had in the area. There was a place that's not open anymore called Angelo's that was like in Canton Center when the Chickpea was new. And that reminds me of Angelo's Pizza. And I remember when the Angelo's Pizza was open, I was always like, why does anybody buy pizza anywhere else? It's by far the best pizza. All right, should we jump into this one next? This is the Buddy's Pizza, right?
Yeah, that definitely looks like Buddy's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely bar pie, salty.
So the pepperoni compared to that has like the little cup of pepperoni. I'm not like a big bar pizza person, but I am on the South Shore Bar Pizza Facebook page.
Shout out to Carrie Byrne.
Which is hilarious.
Yep. My old publicist, who's a great guy, he started that page like right at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, really?
He grew it to like, it's like the fastest growing Facebook page in the history of Facebook or something like that. It's something crazy like that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm not loving the crust.
No. For me,
Don't apologize. Everyone has their own thing.
yeah.
It does look like
I love like salty dried cured meat, and like it's very salty pizza. It's everyone hits different notes. Like
Well,
it does kind of go. It goes to the edge, but it's not over the edge. Which isn't that like a bar pizza thing, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know this from reading the Facebook page.
it's like a burnt edge, but I think that's a nice burnt edge. Like,
It's pretty good.
it's got the crisp on the edge without being like gross burnt. This one's, I think, just a little further. This one's almost textbook perfect. Like, this is like almost painted. It's beautiful.
and not only that, with this you also have the option to add a burnt edge to it, where they'll really crisp it up super dark. Sometimes it's yeah.
I like this flavor a lot. You said salty. It's definitely like a salty pizza in a good way. Like, if I was sitting at the bar, like I said about Red Wing in one of the episodes, that like if I was sitting at the bar, I would definitely order this pizza. I can say that like if I was sitting at Red Wing eating their pizza at the bar, I would wish I was eating this pizza at the bar. So like I will say that like this is if it tastes like this and a Bud Light. Are we still allowed to say Bud? This and a Bud Light, I'd be happy about. Kid Rock's gonna be so mad at me.
That actually does need a beer
I'm not gonna bear.
because it needs something to cut the salt.
All right, Dina, what score are you gonna give this one?
Probably 9.5, but that the first one I kind of wanted is the 8.5.
Okay, so you like the second one better than the first one? Okay, so Adina bumps the first pizza down to go up with this one.
What are you telling these children that you're raising?
I don't know. What are you giving this
Their
pizza?
regional local thing is the thing that they should.
What are you giving this pizza?
I mean, I don't really like bar pizza, but I've had some, and I don't think it's as good as the other ones. It's too salty for me, so like a 4.
Julie goes 4. What do you go?
I'm gonna go like a good 7.3. Like it's solid. It's not like over the top, but it's my hometown bar too. So, I get my throat wet and throw a pie down probably once a week there.
So I think for me, like I'm gonna go 6. Like it's better than, so anybody that's seen my score before, 5 is just like completely average. 7.5 is like average great. Like average really good. I would say a 6 for me. Like it's a good pizza. I'm not mad at that pizza. But it's not like, for me, it's definitely, it's not like a standout. I would say, like, it's not for me what Town Spa is for Pete. All right, let's eat this next one.
I'm no shame about that.
The one we just had, people might think it's really salty, but I like the saltiness.
Okay, I rock with that.
Yeah.
I actually like the flavor of the sauce in the second one.
I really like the sauce on the second one.
For some of us, we actually are watching our salt intake. So enjoy the salt.
I drink enough water. I put salt in my water sometimes.
It's good hydrated.
I like
That's
the
what I
crunch.
like, so I got it.
I kind of like the crunchy stuff.
This reminds me of a
Crispy.
Tony's Pizza. Like if you fried one up and put it in a box, especially like the pepperoni, it's really lightweight.
This is crispy. I think I like the sauce on Buddies the best, maybe.
I think I like Buddies better.
I think, yeah, it's interesting. The cook on this is definitely the best. Like, it's crispy. This is a really nice pizza.
Bar pizza.
Yeah, this is like a really
the
nice.
Laced edges with the cheese cooked into it. You can tell the whole pan was like oil.
Like you can actually like see the.
Fried.
I
Yeah.
think it's overdone. Like the cheese isn't. The cheese is sort of crispy. Is it supposed to be like that?
I think so. Like, for me, that doesn't stand out as a mix-up. Like, to me, that makes me happy. So,
Ooh, this is tough.
it's tough. For me, I'm gonna say, so like, my first bite of the Ultimate, the sauce was like, I mean, it's very tomatoey, and that stuck out to me. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, and then as I ate through the slice, I felt kind of in love with that sauce. The cook on that one is, in my opinion, by far the best of the ones we've eaten. Like, it's crispy. It's just, aesthetically, it looks beautiful, and then it also eats like really, really well. For me, I just think stylistically, even though I love South Shore Bar pizza, I'm always gonna kind of gravitate towards an Italian style pizza. So it's not gonna quite reach there, but I'd probably give that an 8. Like, to me, I think I'm gonna stick with 8.5 on the first one, and 8 on the Ultimate. And I think I'm gonna bump Buddies to like a 7.5. I think the flavor on Buddies like is sticking out to me as like I really enjoyed it. But like this has like height. Like this, it just like where the Buddies was a little bit more of a cracker pizza. Not in a bad way.
Dense,
just
it's
thinner.
denser.
Yeah, thinner and denser. So I just think for me, that's probably where I'm gonna go with an 8 on this one.
They both had nice spicy pepperoni. I think I like Buddy's sauce better. I liked Ultimate crust better. So but I think it's like a wash. So I put it at 4 again. But again, it's not
Not your style.
Not my
It's
style.
all right. You don't have to defend your score.
All right, so might shock you, Avi, because I'm a Buddy's fan. I think I did 7.3 on Buddy. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go 7.5 with the Ultimate pizza. Slightly over, but it's very, very close.
Yep.
The cook is better. It's weird because your first bite, like at the tip of the triangle, isn't as good as your crust bites.
Yep.
Like
Yes.
as you work your way in, you get a little bit more flavor and texture. And so I'm actually gonna put that one just a touch above Buddy's, and they're both awesome pizzas.
Yeah.
So, and what about you, Adina?
Buddies and Ultimate have very different flavors, but they're both a tie for me, 9.5.
Okay.
All right.
So Adina goes 9.5, 9.5, 9, right? Is that where we ended up? So that's high marks. I told you today's we were gonna eat 3 great pizzas.
One of them is 8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was 8.5.
Oh, right. Sorry, Mario's only gets an 8.5 from Adina. So your favorite. So you have 2 that are tied for the win, right? So Ultimate is the top one. Is tied for the top one with you. Is Opie's top, and Mario's is mine and Julie's top. So overall, it's a mixed decision.
Yeah.
We don't have so I'm gonna leave the math up to Pete. We're gonna have to find out afterwards which one won, because only one can survive. Only one advances.
Yeah.
Like I really like this pizza. It just reminds me of bowling banquet party pizza, which is fine. It's just like reminds me of like a kid's party. Like
I can tell you this, we're leaving that in, and there's no way they're putting that up on their website. They're not like, reminds me of bowling banquet pizza, Opie Langworthy.
Do you know that every summer, my in-laws and I, when we're down in New Jersey, do a pizza tasting contest? We've been doing it for, this will be the 12th year.
Oh, wow.
And we get 5 cheese pizzas.
Yep.
And everybody, we have a ballot. And the kids do all the scoring, and
So you're a professional. So we brought a professional on here.
But it's only like the Jersey style pizza, which
I've never had Jersey style pizza.
96th Street Pies in Stone Harbor, New Jersey, wins every year.
They better start sending you free pizza. They better start sending you free pizza. Buddy definitely should be paying Opie.
I pay them enough.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, so I guess we don't have a clear winner. It's either going to be, we might have to.
That's a feature, not a bug.
Right. We might We might have to push Mario's and Ultimate forward. We might have to. So. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm gonna eat